Okay. Heather says that I make fun of her for flunking the sixth grade twice. When have I ever done that? In fact, if you remember last year, she was making fun of me for my singing. Jealous that I actually have a good voice, but saying that I can't sing worth a shit because she was wanting to put me down. Because I now sing in worship. I can't hit the high register like I used to. I do have problems with that now. But she made the claim that I was turned down for the children's choir before the children's choir even existed. The children's choir did not come into existence until the new elementary school over by Lincoln was built. I can't remember what the name of it is now. That's stroke brain for you. So how could I be turned down for a children's choir that didn't exist? But now she's claiming that I make fun of her for failing sixth grade twice. Because I pointed out that the children's choir didn't exist until this elementary school was built. Wow, and she calls me mentally ill. She says she has no idea what my mental illness is. Mainly because maybe because she can't accept that all I have is depression. That's all I've been diagnosed with is depression. But she can't accept that. That's why she goes, I have no idea what her diagnosis is. Depression, dopey. Depression. And you say you don't have schizophrenia. I've got your paperwork upstairs that says you do. Did you forget? I have all of the family paperwork upstairs. Mm-mm-mm. For shame, for shame, for shame. And unfortunately, she was diagnosed with it as a child. It was early onset. About the time I left for the Air Force. It was sad. And she's trying to say that all of her childhood problems were because of me. Everything that happened to her as a kid was because of me. Wow. Now, that is a part of her mental illness too. Saying that everything that happens to her is because of someone else. All the decisions she's made in life is because of her sister. Her sister made her do everything. Mm-hmm. This is what the mentally ill do. The school wanted to put me on Ritalin because of my sister. Mm. Wow. More gaslighting, folks. More gaslighting. It's all my fault what she's gone through in life. All my fault. That's what she says. It's all my fault. It's all my fault that she bullied our mother. It's all my fault that our mother's dead. It's all my fault. Mm-hmm. And then you wonder why I walked away. This is why I walked away. You can see it in her latest video. She's all up in her it's Misty's fault feelings again. It's Misty's fault. It's Misty's fault. Mm-hmm. Even though, to be honest, she only had me in her life for about 12 years. And to be honest, about, I'd say 6 of those years, I was barely home. So she really only had me in her life for 6 years. So how could everything in her life be my fault when she really only had me in her life for 6 years? Because the other 6 years I was hot and heavy working, trying to stay the hell away from her. This is something she has never worked out for herself. That she is responsible for her own actions. It's always everybody else's fault, never hers. But you see in her latest video, the school was going to do this to me, the school was going to do that to me because of my sister. My sister. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is why I walked away. This is exactly why I walked away. Always made the scapegoat. Always made the scapegoat. Everything was always my fault. They could never see where the blame actually fell. Here I have been living half of my life in Marion, away from the family, and everything's still my fault. Everything is still my fault, even though I haven't been home for half my life. Told you. Any wonder I never went home?